These days, it's almost expected to hear stories of Dubai princesses fleeing for their lives. Not too long ago, headlines were filled with whispers and speculation that Princess Haya, the wife of Dubai's powerful ruler, had fled the country with her children. But why did she leave? And where's the princess now? Did she manage to secure custody of her children? What did they look like today? What has her life been like since she bravely escaped the grasp of one of the world's wealthiest and most feared sheikhs? Let's find out. Fairy tales are meant to have happy endings. But for Princess Haya bint al-Hussein, her love story didn't end up quite like that. She was born in Amman, the capital of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, to King Hussein and his third wife, Queen Alia. As a child, the princess was undoubtedly close to both her parents. However, she lost her mother when she was only 3 years old, prompting her to grow up very close with her father. Her mother's death had been a result of a military helicopter crash in the capital city back in 1977. Naturally, the family and country were devastated by the news. Thankfully, Haya had her father to lean on for support, and as time went on, they became closer than ever. It's always been clear that the princess holds education in high esteem. In 1985, she attended Badminton School in Bristol and later the Bryanston School in Dorset. Then from 1993 to 1995, she was enrolled at St. Hilda's College, Oxford, and graduated with a BA Honours degree in philosophy, politics, and economics. Princess Haya's life outside of romance appeared to be going smoothly. She was well educated, had an insane amount of money and connections, and had expensive hobbies like horseback riding. However, she couldn't help but feel like something was missing in her life. It was only when the then 20-year-old princess met Bashar al-Assad, the eldest son of the Syrian president and next in line to rule, that she began to feel a semblance of fulfillment in her life. The duo were madly in love with each other and were even heading towards marriage, until another tragedy struck. In 1994, Bashar was in a car accident that sadly claimed his life. Heartbroken, the princess would remain in her shell for decades, as she had truly loved Bashar and had envisioned a life with him. It also did not help that she lost her father in 1999, adding to the grief and loss she was feeling. It was around this time that she first crossed paths with the man who would later become her future husband, Sheikh Mohammed Maktoum. At the time, the devastated young princess was grieving 2 losses, and it appeared that she desperately needed strong shoulders to cry on. Fortunately, the sheikh was very present in her life, and she soon began to find stability once again. The duo had met at a horseback riding function and had immediately hit it off. Although he was 25 years her senior, Haya didn't appear to be bothered by that. Many people claim that this was probably a result of the fact that she had just lost her father and was perhaps searching for a father figure in the form of a husband. Whatever it was, it appeared to work out for both of them in the beginning. In 2004, they tied the knot at Al Baraka Palace in Amman in a spectacular occasion that not only dazzled the audience but was also with promise. For many people, especially in the Western world, the stylish Haya appeared to capture a new image of modern Arab womanhood. For her wedding, she was dressed in a stunning, floating white and gold lace dress with a simple emerald pendant around her neck. Filled with excitement at the prospect of a life with her beloved, she declared herself unbothered by the fact that she was becoming the most junior of the sheikh's 6 wives. Even though this was her first stint with marriage, Haya was optimistic that falling in love could eclipse a lot of things, and she was very happy. Their union was blessed with 2 children, Princess Jalila, who the couple had in 2007, and Prince Zayed in 2012. For the first 15 years of their marriage, the couple appeared to be genuinely happy together. They were often photographed jetting around the world in the sheikh's private Boeing 747. They rubbed shoulders with business tycoons, politicians, and fellow royals. They were even spotted at international events and were often seen hanging with the British royal family, showing that they at least had a cordial relationship. At the time, all suggestions pointed to the fact that Haya was the most favored wife the sheikh had. Each wife had their own household and grand compound and could not visit the sheikh where he lived. However, Haya was permitted to visit the vast Zabil Palace, the sheikh's Arabian Nights-style central Dubai home. Unfortunately, things would soon take a turn for the worst in the most tragic way imaginable. By 2019, the once stable world of Princess Haya had begun to unravel. A key turning point, according to her legal team, was the armed seizure of her stepdaughter, Princess Latifa, who was captured while attempting a daring escape from Dubai on a yacht in the Indian Ocean. This event sent shockwaves through Haya's life as it exposed the dark underbelly of a world she had been part of, but perhaps had not fully grasped. In a distressing video released around the time of her attempted escape, Latifa portrayed a grim reality for women in Dubai, even those of royal blood like herself. She described women as completely disposable and shared her own experience of being effectively imprisoned. Latifa spoke of living in what she called a house of depressed women, where not only were they barred from leaving Dubai, but they couldn't even visit friends' homes without strict supervision. Her tragic tale mirrored that of her older sister, Princess Shamsa, who had also tried to flee the oppressive environment. In the 2000s, Shamsa ran away from the Maktoum family's Surrey estate only to be captured by the sheikh's security team, forcibly returned and flown out of the country in a private jet. The issues with Haya and the sheikh began when rumors about the former's affair with her bodyguard began to brew. Naturally, the sheikh was furious, but he began to allegedly threaten Haya's life. According to her, the sheikh launched a campaign of intimidation against her. A loaded gun was allegedly left on her pillow with the safety catch off. A chilling message. On another occasion, a helicopter reportedly landed outside her quarters with the threat that she would be taken to a remote desert prison. It was at this point that Haya knew she had to do something before she wound up dead or lost on the face of the earth. Fearing for her safety, she fled Dubai in April 2019, taking her children with her. They initially sought refuge in Germany before settling in Britain, where she moved into a large townhouse in Kensington and then initiated divorce and custody proceedings that have yet to be resolved. However, she would later find out that her husband had divorced her earlier by talaq, an Islamic law that, when repeated thrice, spells the end of a marriage. Anyway, following her escape, Princess Haya, still fearing for her life and terrified that her children would be snatched back to Dubai, had largely retreated from public life. Her rare appearances were typically in court, where she was often seen alongside the distinguished lawyer Fiona Shackleton, who had previously represented Prince Charles in his divorce from Princess Diana, and Sir Paul McCartney in his split from Heather Mills. The sheikh, for his part, chose not to appear in court but enlisted the services of top barrister Helen Ward, who had represented film director Guy Ritchie in his divorce from Madonna. Princess Haya remained silent in the public eye, but in a statement to the court, she revealed the depth of her despair. The court was presented with astonishing evidence that revealed the lengths to which the sheikh had gone to maintain control over Haya. He had sought to purchase the sprawling $50 million Parkwood estate in Berkshire, right next to Haya's own country retreat, Castlewood House. Haya's lawyer argued that this move was intended to intimidate her and keep her under close surveillance. The allegations did not stop there. It was claimed that the sheikh had used highly sophisticated Israeli-made spyware to hack into the phones of not just Haya, but also of Baroness Shackleton and her legal team, as well as other key figures involved in the case. Following the investigations, the court awarded Princess Haya a lump sum of £251 million, most of which was intended to cover security costs for herself and her children. Additionally, the sheikh was ordered to provide a £290 million bank guarantee for the children's future, along with funds for their education and ongoing support. Speaking of her children, both kids have grown up to become as beautiful and intelligent as their mother. The princess, who is now 16 years old, has become a gorgeous young lady. It's no wonder why her father has plans to marry her off to the Saudi crown prince who is 22 years her senior. Thankfully, she doesn't have to worry about that now. Following the court's scathing verdict, the sheikh issued a statement denying all allegations, stating that the findings were made unfairly. Princess Haya's story is a stark reminder that even the most dazzling diamonds can still have sharp edges. Here's hoping that she and her children remain safe from the sheikh's influences. What are your thoughts on this tale? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you're notified whenever we upload a new video.